I don't think we can go in the houses. Corrupted spider. Yeah, go lead me to another trap, why don't you? But you're just gonna pretend you weren't here? What the? Okay, get ready, guys. They're gonna come from both sides. Stay close. Really? What are you doing? Why are they so intelligent? They're actively luring me into a trap. Oh no, that's not good. Not a good sign. Get the one behind us first.
Very well.
Oh, this should be good.
Just stay in a clump. Everyone stay in a clump. Codex. Giant spider. Corrupted spiders are giant arachnids that originally grew in the depths of the deep roads, feeding on numerous species of large bats. When the deep roads were lost to the darkspawn, they began to feed on the numerous genlocks and their numbers grew exponentially, as did their size. The darkspawn taint has become a permanent part of their system. Ah, it's tainted by darkspawn, passed on to their progeny. This has had the effect of increasing their size abnormally, as well as their aggressiveness. Some corrupted spiders have made their layers in surface forests, but most remain underground, close to their blight-tainted meals. Slowly, okay? Go in slowly.
As you say.
Why am I... Corruption burst. Gotta be careful then.
Yes? Don't give them the advantage.
We'll just chill here. It's fine.
Tear them apart. I shall do it. Very well.
How long does that corruption last? My goodness.
Run while you can.
Quite a while. Look at those scary numbers. Just chill for a sec. That dummy darkspawn hasn't noticed us yet. Genlock emissary. Alone? Alone? Let me walk over to you.
Bugger thing.
Yeah, now we'll walk over. Wait until you come back. Something is there.
Something bigger. I cannot hurt it.
That's fine. Crushing prison. Not if I can help it. Cocoon. There's a few more guys. Whoa!
Begin the onslaught. I see.
Don't overwhelm anybody, please. Almost strike that.
It is begun.
It's gonna do it again. Oh, never mind.
Doesn't know I'm composed of solid rock, yes?
For the spiders, we might want to save the pommel strike as a response to overwhelm. Oh, what did I just use? Shoot. Nothing, thankfully. Same deal?
Delightful.
Oh, okay. Hurry up, hurry up. Uh-oh.
As you wish.
Guys. Don't let this guy go.
Messy.
Perfect.
down.
Shale! We can do better.
This is too much.
No healing.
I shall do it. Stop your drooling and save some dignity.
I think we're doing okay here. They saved because they were worried I'd die, but so far, I feel like everything is manageable. For now. What is that? What is that? Okay, maybe not for long.
I am ready.
Let's go in. Ooh. Oh no.
Fine.
Okay, get the lackeys first. Get the lackeys first.
You will learn to fear me.
We can force field the big one. Oh!
As you will.
The corruption burst is so annoying. Okay, head over, head over. Head over, everybody.
You will be.
I am your death. As you wish. Away with you.
The music! Time to dance!
Oh, this is like a boss thingy. It's like going up and down and everywhere.
Wary.
Gotta be careful about mana. Mm-hmm.
Tear them apart.
Oh, I'm... Morrigan.
I see.
Morrigan! Okay, Morrigan being gone is a big problem. Damn, that guy... This guy hits a lot. Or this woman hits a lot. And it sneaks up on you, too. So fast.
It shall be done.
Did that not hit? Really? Okay. Okay. Other spiders have come out too. That's not good.
If
It's
it must.
begun.
Quake? Is Quake gonna hurt other people? Oh! Thank God the Quake took away the overwhelm. But you guys have gotta start chugging your own potions then. Just a little bit. Okay?
Very well.
Are you chugging, Welonz? I don't even have time for the big guy. Shale! Oh, I was thinking, did we kill the big one or where is it? No! Oh, I did the pommel strike like 1 second before it kicked in.
Let's fight. Let's go quickly.
Ogren might be gone. Very unfortunately. Well, I'll have to make sure I'm alive then.
Shall be done.
Sorry, Ogren.
It is begun.
Okay, you're alive somehow. No, 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 don't let it go. Get him.
This is a waste of
And the advantage.
Oh, you're so annoying. You're so annoying.
just don't
We gotta kill the big one then, but I can't get to it without... If I try to just ignore everybody, I think that'll be a bad idea. I'm sorry, Ogren, I gotta make sure you're alive too. Sorry for the interruptions. The slam doesn't stop the overwhelm. Oh! Ogren! Help me out, buddy.
Yes.
Okay, we really gotta focus on it. It's so close to dying. Life without Morgan is pain. Let's do something. Uh-oh. Welonz is gone. Please.
Where to?
Dude, guys, please. Ooh.
That's new.
That was getting kinda close. You back, Morgan? I underestimated that guy a little bit in the beginning. Branca's journal! What's here? Smith's heart. Fire resistance. For who? Ogren? Oh, plus... Oh, no, we can't have that. But now I'm kinda running low on the lesser kits. Cunning, I think Morgan can do without cunning for now. Yeah, it's for him. Fire.
Fine.
Bloodline. War axe. Silk weave gloves. Darkspawn shield. No, Morgan has cold damage, but no, Morgan doesn't have any nature damage. Maybe better for Win? Ooh, that was something. Now we know Branca's been here for sure. But can we tell much else?
I await your command.
No. It's getting a bit laggy here, huh? This looks like someone's journal. The cover is battered and torn, but intact. As you leaf through the desiccated pages, the text catches your eye. We found evidence today that the Anvil of the Void was not built in the Ortan Taig. We will go south to the Dead Trenches. The Anvil is somewhere beyond. My soldiers tell me I'm mad, that the Dead Trenches are crawling with darkspawn, that we will surely die before we find the Anvil, if we find it. I leave this here in case they're right. If I die in the trenches, perhaps someone can yet walk past my corpse and retrieve the Anvil. For if it remains lost, so do we all. If I have not returned and Ogren yet lives, tell him... No, what I have to say should be for his ears alone. This sounds like she wants to say something sappy like, tell him I love him, but it could also be something entirely opposite. We don't know at this point. This is my farewell.
Branca was thinking about me. I knew she still cared. Old softy. Looks like the Dead Trenches is our next stop then. They say that darkspawn nest there, whole herds of them. But if that's where Branca went, then that's where I'm going.
Branca wants to find the Anvil for what? Does it all wrap back to the whole golem business? Cause she knows how to do smithing. She's really into it.
It shall be done.
So it would naturally interest her even without any sort of like thinking about politics or profitability or anything like that. Did I not go here? Oh, hold on. Yeah, earlier I got distracted by the giant spiders, but we didn't follow that scavenger guy, right? Hold up. Hold up, where? What? This place? How do I get out of here again? The bridge. Yeah, he ran off into the cave and I got distracted by the giant spiders. Hopefully he didn't get eaten. But it seemed like they were nice enough to not attack him, so maybe we're okay. Oh, this is nothing. Can't go here. It kind of looked like you could have gone there, but no. Oh, I kind of feel bad looking at all these golems. We killed quite a bit, actually. 4 right here. And then a few more back here. And that's Darkspawn. And then, yeah, this cave. Hello? Oh. He's got a whole house here. Your stuff is mine now. Topsider's pommel. A weighted pommel of obviously fine elven make. A partial inscription glows faintly. Can I combine these things into one sword? I swear, Mortavold, I have never seen the like. This elf fought like a man possessed. His strikes were light and did not echo on the stone like those of our greatest, but the precision was that of a shaper carving a memory across the darkspawn. Damned if we didn't raise our glasses to him last eve and share stories of honored family with a topsider. In the lyrium glow, he looked no more out of place than any of us. It makes me think of Cousin Byrne. I wonder how he fares on the surface. I think if he sends another letter, I will read it. Ties of kin should be stronger than where we choose to do business. Yeah, this is before they died. Is that like an actual quest? The Topsider's story has revealed the location of his final battle with a Darkspawn. It did? We know where he was buried because we were there. Oh, this was 7.5 Storm. That's really a long time ago. A few centuries ago. I'm not seeing like a location name immediately. Oh, wait, trenches. Maybe trenches? The dead trenches? Oh no. This guy's been eating the Darkspawn. Did he kill the Darkspawn?
Go away! This is mine! Only I gets to plunder its riches!
I just want to talk to you.
No! No talking! You leave my territory!
I'm not here to steal anything, I promise.
Pretty lady, pretty eyes, pretty hair. Smells like the steam of burning water. Blue as the deepest rock. So,
Lyrium.
the pretty lady won't take anything from Ruck? You won't take Ruck's shiny worms and pretty rocks?
I just want to talk. I won't take anything.
Oh, Ruck not mind that, maybe.
So your name is Ruck?
Ruck not pretty name. Not pretty like lady. Ruck is small and ugly and twisted.
Wait, this is Filda's son? Oh, okay. I have a few questions for you, Ruck.
I will answer your questions, pretty lady. Anything you wish.
When did you arrive here?
Too long ago. I must think. 5 years? 6?
Oh no.
Ruck no longer remembers the smells and sights of the city.
How did you survive here?
When the Dark Ones were here, I kept to the shadows. They don't look in the shadows, not if you're quiet. Not if you eat their flesh. Then the Dark Ones think you're one of them. They leave you alone. But now they're gone.
Oh, no wonder he doesn't get attacked. That's insane. But there are still giant spiders here, correct?
The crawlers. They used to eat the smallest Dark Ones. Now the crawlers go hungry.
Did they finish eating the smallest dark ones? Do you know where the dark ones went?
I think they went south, pretty lady. Far, far to the south. That is where the Dark Master calls them with his beautiful voice. So much joy when he awoke.
He's talking about the archdemon, huh?
After the Dark Master awoke, he called his children and they all went. I wanted to go too and gaze upon his beauty.
Where is the Dark Master now? Do you know?
He stopped calling. I wish I could go see him, but Ruck is a coward.
Stopped calling. I think I met your mother. Is her name Filda?
No, Filda. No mother. No warm blanket and stew and pillow and soft words. Ruck doesn't deserve good memories. No.
Alright, calm down. Different question.
You will not make Ruck remember. You will let Ruck stay in the darkness.
Oh, I didn't say that. Did you find anything unusual at this camp?
Bits of things, but only bits. The crawlers took almost everything. They take things of steel and things of paper. They take the shinies and the words.
Paper and words. That sounds like someone was taking notes. Do you think Branca camped here?
They bring to the great nest, the nest they makes for the eggs. They puts the shinies inside, they do.
I didn't think Branca's camp was here because we just read her journal and that was somewhere else. I thought that was the camp. Do you have anything to trade?
Ruck has some things from the camp. Sometimes the webs. You give him shiny coins, no?
Wait, I'm more concerned about you and your mother. Etched silver symbol. I'll buy it now because we can't. Probably coming back here is gonna be annoying. You have- wait, there's a shop here. I can sell my stuff. That's insane. Why? Why are they being so kind to me? I'm suspicious. I need to keep some stuff for Alistair. Or I guess I don't have to because I could just rotate armor between my people. Yeah, okay, that's... I don't think we'll have a problem with not having enough armor. Oh, return to Filda. You found Ruck in the lost dwarven tides of the deep roads. He survived for years scavenging from the ruins and eating the dead darkspawn that litter the place. Sadly, the poison and darkspawn blood completely destroyed his mind, leaving him a wretched husk of a person. Filda would weep to see him this way. I didn't think he would immediately stop.
The pretty lady returns. I am so pleased. Ruck's been thinking about you.
Yeah, let's go... You have to tell your mother you're alive. Oh, but he's not... Does he want to come back? He could. We could take him back with us.
No, she cannot. She remembers a boy, a little boy with bright eyes and a hammer, and she cannot see this. Swear, promise, vow you won't tell.
What? Would you rather she think you're dead?
Yes.
Oh, seriously?
Tell the mother Ruck is dead. He's dead, and his bones are rotting in the crawler's webs, and she should never look again.
Oh, that's tough. He was a kid before when he got lost, but now I guess he's an adult? He's saying he doesn't want you to tell. But from a mom's perspective, she would want to know, for sure. But if she finds out, yes, great, he's alive, but in this state. Is it not curable? I don't think we know too much about how darkspawn blood really interacts with people and dwarves and all that. I'm a little bit torn here. If I tell her he's dead, that might be less damaging in a way because he's been missing for so long that maybe she just wants to know, she just wants closure. But I don't feel comfortable making this decision. Oh. But if I don't want to make a decision, then I should leave things the way I found it. Which is to say that I'll just be like, yeah, he's dead. Alright. I'll tell her you died bravely.
Pretty lady is like mother, yes. Too good, too pretty for the darkness. How can Ruck serve you with thank yous? Here, take this.
I should go.
Enjoy your tainted mud, you poor sodding duster.
Shut
It's
up,
not so
Ogren.
bad. The dark and the burning keeps Ruck warm. Warm like mother's arms.
Get away from me, you sodding freak! Look at him, he's like a pale mudworm. He should have been sent to the mines. Instead, he chose this. I'd put him out of his misery.
Why can't you just... I don't like that persuade option because it says he's nothing. Just let him alone. He's not hurting anybody by being here. He's already had it bad enough. We'll leave him for now. He does not want his mother Filda to know what's become of him, and you promised to not tell her the truth. I can change my mind later, but I think I'm okay. Oh, this is... Man. Yeah, I guess I'll not tell.
Good friend is back. A good friend won't make Ruck remember the light. How can Ruck help the friend?
There's no way to help him get cured. The only way that I've seen here is we kill him, which I don't... He's not typical, but he's living in his own way here. I don't feel comfortable killing him like that.
Ruck has some things from the camp. Sometimes the webs. You give him shiny coins, no?
Yeah, I just remembered that we can sell the... Yeah, the crafting stuff, probably. Not delirium dust, though, because that's important. Something like... this? I think we're doing alright on the inventory. How nice! How nice of them. They actually gave me some room here. Oh, the bombs. I think we're good for now. Fire arrows. Oh, shoot! I'm pretty sure that Dwarven longsword was what he gave me. Because I sold all my weapons earlier, besides for the bloodline. So I just sold the thing that he gave me back to him. Whoops. Oh, and I got this as well. This wasn't here earlier, I think. See, I don't know why. These two are of the same grade. Small, clear, but this one's worth so much more. So I'm gonna keep this one because it feels like it might be pretty good. Maybe it's the +1 to all attributes. Yeah, this one doesn't have +1 to all attributes. Okay. Actually, Shale, do you want to try using it for a bit? This one has +4 all weapon damage. Just try it out. Ooh, now you match! You match. Maybe a little bit too matching though, it's kind of dull. Well, okay. It is what it is, I suppose.
Looks like that bone picker is living in Branca's old camp. Did you see the marks on the floor? There are a lot of people and fires there once. Those must be Branca's papers he said were taken by the spiders. Nothing that fragile would be left from the tag.
And we happened to find the papers. Oh, so the campsite was here, but the spiders and whatever took it to the place where we found her journal. And that's why there was a giant boss spider there. Okay, got you, got you. Around the corner. Yeah, they had, is that lyrium? It's gotta be. Spiders were hoarding a bunch of shiny stuff here.
I shall do it.
Oh, we're back on the architecture again. Ooh! Far Leap. The Dead Trenches. The fortress of Bunamar, once home to the mighty legion of the dead, and abandoned to the Darkspawn, only with great regret. Filled with Darkspawn. Really wish I had that +6 rune right about now. Oh, what's that? There's a golem symbol here. Whoa. Hey, this feels like one of our visions. The archdemon visions. Oh no! Why did I open my big mouth? Oh, I wish Alistair was here. Oh. Does it not know I'm here? Wait, what's it doing? Oh, okay, it's just breathing fire. Nobody want to comment on that? That was pretty spooky. Yeah, the very first time we saw the archdemon, or was it the second time? The first time was when we were drinking the blood at the ritual. The second time was when I fainted and then I woke up from a nightmare. The second time, I think, it was in a place kind of like this. A dragon in a cave. So the archdemon's here. Oh! Help him, help him, help him! Do I have to do much? Can you guys figure this out? Sleep? Does sleep affect my... everyone's attacking here though. I don't think sleep would help. Maybe let's just focus on... run up and do a stun maybe. That's not so bad. We should probably get the alphas first. Oh my god, whoa! Oh, that miss. Be careful, Morgan. You're probably up a little bit too close. There's no more big ones. Oh, there's one big one in the back. Oh, I used precise striking and then ran out of stamina. That's so sad. Try to get the alpha if we can. Yeah, go miss Ogren. Why don't you? I think Morgan can probably do a little bit more here. It's just that everyone being in a crowd makes it hard for me to use anything. Like I could maybe... That probably worked okay. There's so much chaos here, I can't tell what's going on. Cardle! The Legion Commander? This is the last big one.
Yes. Shall be done.
Oh!
I am your death. Cross me and you shall pay. Squish.
Oh!
Let them believe they hold us here. When the throne is settled, we'll beat them to their vile birthing grounds.
Are you guys alright? Demonic poison. 5 spirit damage.
A Trasvala, Grey Warden. I've never seen one of your kind in the deep roads.
And yet you don't sound surprised.
In the Legion of the Dead, we abandon our lives to be free of fear, free of hopeful blindness. The coming blight is obvious to us. The surprise is not that you have come, but that you have come in so small a number. What do you want here, Warden?
I've actually come to recruit you guys. I need to find Paragon Branca.
Who put this dull idea in your head? We got other things to worry about in Orzammar. Ah, now I see. The Deep Lords in the Assembly can't make up their minds, so the Pretenders need added influence. I get that right?
That's about it. You have anything useful to add?
Warden, you've got your work cut out for you. Paragon Branca is dead, everyone with sense knows it. Past our line, the Darkspawn kill everything.
Why hold back?
I'd gladly lead an assault through the dead trenches, but without an ass in the throne, we have no orders. I won't take fool's gold from a pretender. You want to go digging blind? You go right ahead.
Tell me more about the Legion of the Dead.
We die in the eyes of our brothers so we can fight without fear. It offers redemption for the promise of the greatest sacrifice. That's all you need to know. To say more invites judgment, or worse, imitation.
You should be more concerned about the coming blight.
Why? The other kingdoms only care when the Darkspawn march in the light. But they are always here, always pushing. Your nightmare is my everyday. Our resolve gives you a rest between blights. A surge on the surface would give us a break. When the time comes, I'll care for a good dwarven reason. Sod the rest.
I can't fault you for that. Ever heard of the Anvil of the Void?
Like dusters, I've heard of respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me. But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the Anvil. And endless lyrium.
Okay, well, I'm leaving. Thank you.
Let us know if you find any paragons. You're as likely to find a dozen as one. And Warden, watch yourself. Drunks make poor allies.
Do you know him? So he's castless. Like many people in the Legion of the Dead? That's Paragon Branca, isn't it? Orzammar History, Chapter 2. We were losing the war against the Darkspawn. Slowly. A few men at a time, but losing all the same. The warrior caste was dwindling with each generation, as more able-bodied men perish in their prime without fathering sons. With each generation, more of the Deep Road had to be sealed, more ties lost forever. The kings of Orzammar watched and wondered how long it would be until nothing remained of our people but the memories. And then Paragon Caridin arose from the Smith caste with a new weapon. Golems. Yeah, new weapon, alright. Giant soldiers of living stone and metal, each one was an army. With the Paragon's golems, we began to retake the lands we'd lost. For a while, there was hope that victory, final victory, was coming. But at the height of the war, Paragon Caridin disappeared, and with him, the means to make golems. Several forays were made into the deep roads to search for the Paragon, but nothing was ever found. Over time, the golems we had were damaged beyond repair, and we began our slide, once again, toward extinction. This guy was made a paragon because of the invention of golems, right? But if you're making them out of your fellow people, there are some serious ethical concerns with that. Like, what? The whole point of why you're trying to make the golems is to protect your people, but you're using your own people to do that. That doesn't seem quite right.
Stone met, Grey Warden. Have you found your paragon or just the dust she left?
I wonder if Branca knows. Well, she's looking for the anvil right now, probably for similar reasons. We need more people, we need golems. Goodbye.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
Maybe she's found it. That's why she won't come back. But we haven't seen any more additional golems, have we? Oh, in the previous map we did see a few. But were they old ones? You guys gonna come help us? Okay. That's fine. Beautiful hit. Finally. They're not moving their line.
As you say.
Let's not go too far. Make sure. Okay. Morgan, you're way too far back. How about that? Not bad.
So be it. I shall do it.
We good? Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. They have numbers, but there's no big...
On you go.
There's no big yellow guy here. We're fine. There's a lot, though.
As you say.
What? Move! Do something, Welonz!
This one feel good.
Oh, Morgan is out of mana. Will we be okay? I gotta level up at some point. Oh, there's an alpha there. Hurry up and get him. There's a shriek as well. We should get the shriek. There's 2 shrieks. Trying to skimp on the mana potions, but it'll be a lot safer if we don't. We have so many Illyrium ones. That's fine. Instead of healing people, might be better if we just go in and attack.
We'll have it.
Oh, hello! I didn't even see you right in front of me.
Time, won't we?
Oh, this should be good.
Nice try.
Run in fear.
Damn, we can even target them while they're invisible.
As you wish. I'm armed.
Thanks for helping us, guys. You were very helpful.
It shall be done.
Oh, did they see the archdemon pass by just now? It just sort of left. It didn't notice us. I thought it would have a stronger reaction to seeing Grey Wardens. Let's wait till my stuff comes back. Yeah, we gotta wait a sec here. Oh, Ogren, your stamina is so much lower than mine. The Indomitable takes up a huge chunk. Ogren's gotta be the one who can teach me how to be a berserker. You know what? I'm gonna do some poison making for myself. Use some of those things that we got. Rally. Haven't really been using it that much, but it's all I got. Right, so now we can use these things. Spirit damage, why not? Because there's more guys here. Oh! That ogre. Hold up. Okay, that's a lot of archers. We need to disable them. Oh, we're too far back. Hold up, hold up.
I am ready.
Wait, Morgan, just gonna go yourself? Actually think we should focus on the ogre, maybe.
Well.
Okay, good. A lot of the archers are sleeping.
Send me.
Oh no! Ogre is attacking Morgan, because Morgan's the first one to attack. Actually, it might be a good idea for us to focus on the little guys first. So force field, and then everybody else. Should I do that? Yeah, I think so. Get the lackeys first. Then everybody go over there.
This is good. All right.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Y'all fighting? It's coming. They're coming. Oh, shoot! Dude, Welonz was right between. I didn't even see. Or Ogren. Those archers are really annoying.
It is begun. Let us end this!
I need health. Shrieks as well, my goodness. Let's use our stuff a little bit more liberally then. We do have the revival spell. I have been kind of ignoring it. But Morgan does have that. Sorry, Welonz, I probably freaking...
Here.
I gotta heal myself. Looking kind of dicey here. I don't think I have anything to disable the ogre right now. I could maybe use Pommel Strike, but it's not a guarantee it'll work. Everyone, rely on your potions for now. Ogren's gone off by himself. Fantastic. The rock.
I am ready.
Oh, he's attacking Ogren. What the heck? We almost have the ogre. We just need a little bit. Just a little bit. Ogren, turn around. Turn around.
Where to?
Good. Woo! And then I think we'll be okay. We should be.
I am
I shall
armed.
do it.
Woo! Oh, there's one there as well. Good call, guys.
I approve.
What a mess.
Yeah. That was scary. We have come across some kind of, giant gate. A fortress. Not built by the Darkspawn, but the dwarves, probably. Large clear fire crystal. Fire resistance. Could be good here. It feels like we're kind of near lava stuff. On the dwarves' unknown burden. Stellata Negat. 913 dragon. That's like now, isn't it? The blight is building, though it is years from being named by the surface. But the memories know the signs. The Legion has lost Bunamar, though in truth, it was lost to the living long ago. The spawn are moving freely, and have numbers even the memories haven't seen. They will surge, release. We will fortify and follow. That is the way, and will always be so. Until we fall, and the surface wonders what has changed. They knew. But the races are so...
As you
They don't
wish.
really live in harmony at all. The dwarves, elves, humans, everyone just sort of sticks to themselves. So even if the dwarves went up and they were like, hey guys, a blight's coming, no one's gonna listen. That's exactly why they didn't even bother telling anybody. And they wouldn't be believed anyway. Oh, now you're here? Why are you here now?
Well, Grey Warden, I'll give you credit for backbone. You've dug a line through the spawn. Still no sense in your head, but you've got skill.
Thanks, I guess.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
Can you at least keep pushing up? Hold the fort? Can I ask that of you? Gates of Bunamar. Oh, it's right here. Can I go through? No.
We have much to do.
Yeah, guys, just stay here, okay? Make sure the place is safe and all that. Don't let them push back. There's not that many of them either. There's 5. Legion of the Dead are literally dead.